You can rack your brain all you want, but it's still no match for taking the first step. Action over words. An advertising company was offering a very generous salary to hire a design manager, and the applicants were plentiful. After several rounds of evaluation, 10 outstanding candidates emerged and were gathered in the general manager's office for the final round. The general manager pointed to 2 tall steel cabinets placed side by side and presented the challenge. Design the best way to move the cabinet in the back out of this office, without any outside help, and without moving the cabinet in front. The cabinet in the back weighed at least 200 kilograms. The 10 candidates, all skilled in advertising design, looked at each other, unsure why the manager would ask such a strange question. Seeing the manager's serious expression, they realized the difficulty of the task. They studied the 2 cabinets carefully. There was no doubt this was an extremely tricky problem. 3 days later, 9 of the candidates submitted their carefully thought-out plans. Some proposed using levers, others suggested pulleys, and a few even considered breaking the cabinet into parts. But the general manager barely looked at these seemingly reasonable plans and put them aside. Then the 10th candidate walked in empty-handed. She was a seemingly delicate young woman. She walked straight to the back cabinet, gently pulled the handle on its door, and it slid right out. It turned out that the back cabinet was made of ultra-lightweight chemical materials, merely coated with paint to look like the other steel cabinets. Its weight was only a few kilograms. She had lifted it out effortlessly. The general manager smiled at everyone. As you can see, Ms. Amy's solution is the best. She understood that the finest design ultimately needs to be executed through action. The 9 unsuccessful candidates congratulated Amy sincerely. Through this challenge, they realized there may be many reasons to fail, but there is only one reason to succeed. Action far outweighs thought. Thought without action remains just thought. It has no effect on reality. Action without thought may be blind, and sometimes even counterproductive. Only when action is guided by thought can the true power of ideas be realized. Sometimes, when we treat theory as purely theory or argue endlessly without results, why not take action? Practice will show you the best answer. This is my Papa story. The best ideas mean nothing without action to bring them to life. If this story spoke to you, we'll meet again in the next story.